From the stage to the big screen, where Tosin Igho, son of legendary television producer Peter Igho, makes his first cinema entry with the audacious superhero movie titled Suspicion. He is joined at the movie's premiere by his father, his cast, and other industry practitioners. Details in this next feature. Enjoy.
It's another premiere day in Nollywood, as the practitioners and fans have stepped out in their next best fashion ensemble for yet another big night in Nollywood. On this occasion, it's an event sponsored by the new movie Suspicion, by the first-time feature movie director Tosin Igho, the son of the legendary producer Peter Igho, whose titles from the 80s form the bedrock of film and television in Nigeria.
My goddaughter, they kidnapped her.
Wanna carry my pikin go?
You know they lie.
Your the power still there.
The movie, a superhero action thriller with a spice of romance and drama, breaks away from the regular Nollywood norm, and the man behind it explains why he dares to be different.
When you watch, like I say, you watch Black Panther, you watch these foreign films, and you wonder, oh, what would this character be in Nigeria? Definitely he would not be wearing superhero costume, jumping up and down, because Nigerians don't think like that. Definitely he won't be selfless like Superman, just saving people. What would he be doing and what would he be like? And we started to think. And where would he get his powers from? What would he be based on? And that's why we started developing his story. So it's basically we're trying to ground the idea of someone with these abilities in Nigeria.
As time passed, I mastered my powers. For to come, to hit anyone who you think is trying to mess with you. I cannot think of anyone.
The storyline chronicles the quest of a young man as he hunts for vengeance following the brutal murder of his friend and his daughter. Actor Stan Inze, who played the lead character and appeared at the premiere in his best African superhero impression, shares some of his behind-the-scenes sacrifices to pull off the energetic character.
Really, do not remind me. Like I read this script and I'm wondering, who go act this film? Of course I trust Tosin Igho, but one thing it meant for me is that the fact that I had to sacrifice. Everything good does not come easy, so I knew it was going to be a lot of sacrifice, late nights, early call times, injuries, fight sequences, saying no to a lot of films because you need time to rehearse and go to the studio and get your fight sequences. It meant that I wouldn't be counting as much numbers film-wise as I used to. But today we get to experience it, and come the 28th of November 2024, you at home will get to experience this movie for what it is.
Kalu Kagu, another Nollywood veteran, confesses his initial skepticism when he was first approached about the movie.
You see, I've had to turn down some scripts before because you see the action. Like you read the script, you see the action sequences, and then the next question you ask is, what's the budget like? And then you see action of maybe 1,000 naira and say the budget is 100 naira. And you're like, okay, how is this going to come out? Because you know how it's going to come out. It's either the story is not complete or they're very terrible, convoluted action sequences. So when I got the script, sometimes you look at the script and you read it, it was so well written. It was so well detailed, the sequences. So I looked at it and said, this director, I've not heard of him, I don't know, but this person knows what he's doing. Let me go out on a limb and, do this, because you never know. Everyone is very nervous about, an action sequence. If it's drama, it's up to you, but they'll tell you to walk on a green screen. You don't know how it's going to pan out. You're totally at the mercy of the director. And if it comes out terrible, you get the blame.
Now everybody's waiting to watch the movie and excited about the outcome. But the filmmaker is a bit anxious. His thoroughbred production guru father is also about to see the movie for the first time, and he's wondering what his impression will be afterwards.
that he's proud. And he hasn't seen the film yet, so I'm waiting for him to watch the film. Then I'll probably have a proper conversation with him to actually hear how he feels and what he thinks about it. And
At the other end of the carpet, the senior Igho is excited and proud already, even before watching.
There are no words to describe that feeling. I'm very happy. The entire family is here. All my daughters, my sons, their friends are all here because we believe in supporting each other. And Tosin is the last born, and he's doing so much. So we're all very proud.
He is extra confident because he saw firsthand Tosin's natural talent blossom.
His school at Rao was just one wall away from my office. When they closed, they came to my office, which was NTA Studios. So they saw all the actors, all the studios, the producers and all that. So they grew up in that environment. But more than that, I was myself always on the location. And my wife was the one who bore the brunt of their growing up and all that. But when I got to know, he had recorded some songs in his room in the house. And my wife called me and said, somebody told me he saw my son singing. And do I have a musician? I said, no. When I called my wife said, oh, he has done many songs. So I called him and I said, do you have songs? He said, yes. And I knew growing up, he was always carrying cameras in the house and all that. So I said, okay, what do you want to do? He said, I wanted to shoot a video. So I said, tell me what you need. And he gave me a list of what he wanted. And he shot the video. I was amazed at the quality of what he done, what he had brought into that video. I said, at this point, just pack your bag. Let me take you to a film school so that this is what you want to do. So I took him to one of the best film schools in the world, in South Africa. And the rest of us is history. While he was there, many of the top musicians were still going to meet him there. Dara Atalade, Mami Okpochi, we were going to meet him to shoot their music videos. And we were shooting on film. I knew that this guy is different and all that. So when he wanted to come out, I sold my land and got him the red camera at that time. Fantastic. He went for training with it, and of course the rest is history.
You still stand.
Suspicion also stars Omomi Dada, Uzo Arokwe, Shafi Bello, Tinamba, and many others.